This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Tonight on the South Today, Invercargill's first workshop was held to discuss the redevelopment of the Southland Museum and to hear ideas from the public. A Fairfield man is angry the Dunedin City Council has allowed a cycling event to be held at a park, which turned parts of it into a bog. And Minister for Small Business Stuart Nash says provincial visas will help Southland businesses. Kia ora, good evening, I'm Melissa Barton. Invercargill residents have had their first chance to say what they'd like to see in a new Southland museum. Our Tales first Invercargill workshop was held to discuss the redevelopment of the Southland Museum and to hear ideas from the public.
This small group of Invercargill residents had some big ideas for a redeveloped Southland Museum last night. Invercargill's first community workshop, held by consultation group Our Tale, helped to gauge what residents would like to see in their ideal museum.
People are being given the opportunity to tell us what were their favourite things about the museum in the past, and thinking forward to the redeveloped museum, what would be the things that they would really like to be able to see and do, and who would be there.
Once a short video was presented to show the possibilities of a modern museum, the group put pen to paper for a brainstorming session of their own ideas.
In a group, you often find one and one tends to make four. So, you know, I have an idea, you have an idea, and then suddenly, kapang, you know, well then there's this idea. And so that's the advantage of the small group work, which is why we do it.
Malcolm said the smaller numbers didn't accurately represent public participation, with other aspects of the consultation process proving more popular.
We have already 120 questionnaires that have been completed online, and they've been taking an average of 9 minutes to complete, which is quite a long time. So, and the ones that I have scrolled through have been really good, really good. And the market on Sunday, another 23 were completed at the market, and lots more people took away the flyers and said they wanted to do it online because they wanted to think about it first, which is great as well.
Our Tale will continue to hold workshops around the region throughout July, with the next Invercargill workshop being held on the 19th. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
An Australian man who was run over after lying down in the middle of a road in Queenstown has been left with critical injuries. The 27-year-old was hit by a car in Lake Street at about 1 a.m. after the driver failed to spot him on the road. The man, who was lying down near the intersection with Mann Street, was initially taken to Lakes District Hospital to be treated. He was later taken to Invercargill Hospital by air ambulance before being flown to Dunedin Hospital. The tourist suffered internal bleeding and is currently in a critical but stable condition. The serious crash unit is reviewing the scene of the accident. Police are looking for anyone who was in the area at the time of night. A Fairfield man is angry the Dunedin City Council has allowed a cycling event to be held at a park which turned parts of it into a bog. Walton Park in Fairfield was left looking like local hoons had deliberately damaged it on Sunday.
Senseless is how Fairfield resident Brian Pollock describes the Dunedin City Council's decision to let a cycling event happen at Walton Park on the weekend.
I don't think it should have been on. It should have been done during the summertime when the ground's not damp and it is a waterlogged park. And no, I think it's a bit senseless.
Pollock's angry the cycling event was held at the Fairfield Park on Sunday. He says there are cycle tracks that people could use and there's no need for riders to be on the grass.
It's over the bank down here, there's tracks everywhere. They might have been used yesterday, and I think due to the field conditions here, they should have been limited to down there and not up on here. A lot of people walk around this track, and it's just made one heck of a mess.
Cycle tyre marks have clearly flattened the grass, creating a mud track. And as a long-term resident of the area, Pollock says he hasn't ever seen his beloved park in this condition.
I've been here over 20 years and I've never seen the state of this. it is very waterlogged this time of the year, and but no, this is a mess here.
He denies being a wet blanket and says it's great to see children playing outside, but says it's a case of the right time and right place.
I'm all for the kids having fun, but there's a right time and a right place, right time of the year obviously, but not this time of the year.
The council says staff will inspect the ground and assess what repairs, if any, are needed. In Dunedin, the South Today.
The NZTA says a $5.4 million project to make State Highway 1 between Dunedin and Mosgiel safer is almost complete. Safety barriers have been installed down the side of the highway to help prevent run-off road crashes. The medium barrier has also been extended to stop head-on crashes. The changes follow 2 deaths and 34 injuries on the stretch of road in the decade from 2005 to 2015. Minister for Small Business Stuart Nash says introducing provincial visas to New Zealand will help Southland businesses to retain skilled workers. Nash was in Invercargill today to talk with small business owners about how the government plans to tackle employment issues in the region.
Minister for Small Business Stuart Nash spoke in Invercargill today about government plans to help Southland business owners. A Q&A session with around 40 small business owners highlighted the region's need for more skilled workers, and Nash says plans are in the pipeline to tackle the issue.
Southland's going great guns. I mean, you have one of the lowest unemployment rates in the country, but that brings its own set of challenges. And our government has made it very clear we want to drive productivity, we want to work with the sector, we want to understand where the pain points are in order to come up with policies and programs that will help people overcome a lot of the issues and the challenges they face.
He says limiting immigration to places like Auckland would ease constraints on infrastructure, while introducing a provincial visa would combat skill shortages in Southland.
What we want to be able to do is to give out literally provincial visas, which will allow someone to come into a place like Invercargill and work here without them being here for 3 months and then hightailing off to Auckland. And the sort of people that the business owners here were talking about are the sort of people who bring in skills that add significant value not only to the businesses they work for, but to your local community and your regional economy generally.
He says there's a push to visit rural and provincial communities throughout the country to get a first-hand idea of the issues faced by business owners outside of the big cities. Sharon Rees, The South Today.
Still to come on The South Today, Geraldine gets turned into a winter wonderland, and we talk to the Highlanders ahead of their last home game of the season.
Step into Shop on Carroll and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
It's Alice Campbell Menswear's knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy 2 or more, save 33%. That's a third. Lots of New Zealand made and imported quality garments. Wool mix, pure wool, 100% merino, merino cashmere, merino possum, heavy work fishnets, V-neck, crew neck, quarter zip, button collar, full zip, plain stripes, argyles, ferrules, self patterns, you name it, even some ladies' colours. Knitwear clearance, buy one, save 25%, buy 2 or more, save 33% on all of them. Alex Campbell Menswear's, 3 stores.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wooden Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of Massport wood fires for obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating. Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysplumbing.co.nz.
With over 230 events, the International Science Festival is taking over Dunedin from the 6th to the 15th of July. For more info, go to scifest.org.nz.
Being a big softie takes training. I've gone to great lengths to become even softer, while still being strong and reliable. The new me is bigger and softer than ever. Cotton Soft. Softness and strength you can trust.
Garrador Dunedin, delivering quality stylish garage doors in Dunedin for over 15 years. New doors, replacement doors, repairs and maintenance are all part of Garrador's quality service. Garrador Dunedin offers a full range of modern quality doors to suit any home. Come visit the team at 553 Kaikoura Valley Road. Visit www.garrador.co.nz or call us on 488 5676.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent, and where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Welcome back. A motorist has been taken to hospital after their Nissan four-wheel drive rolled down a bank between Wanaka and Luggett this morning. Police say the crash happened near Morris Road on State Highway 6 in the vicinity of the Wanaka Airport. The driver was taken to hospital with moderate injuries. No one else was in the car. After wet conditions over the last few days, the temperature dropped to -2 degrees in the upper Clutha this morning, making some roads slippery. Part of the town of Geraldine has become a winter wonderland after a year of planning. 21 businesses and organisations have each decorated a tree in the style of a chosen fairy tale, with Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel and more. There will be fairy tale storytelling sessions for children as well. The Wonderland in the former Giant Jersey shop in Wilson Street is open to the public from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. until the end of July. Entry is a gold coin donation. The Highlanders may be safely into the playoffs, but they face a tough challenge in their final round-robin game against the Rebels this weekend. With the home side hemorrhaging points, the possibility of some big names out, and their opponents fighting to make history, the last home game of the season promises to be action-packed.
Safely through to the playoffs for another season, but a lot of hard work ahead for the Highlanders if they're to advance any deeper into the competition. Another heavy defeat at the hands of the Crusaders last weekend means a home playoff is now out of the question, but of greater concern is the fact they've conceded 90 points in their last two outings.
Ultimately it came down to probably not holding our line for as long as we needed to. And that cost us, particularly against a clinical side like the Crusaders.
The final round-robin match sees the Melbourne Rebels come to town, and the Highlanders are well aware their opponents have plenty to play for.
They're coming down here, they get a chance to make history, be the first Melbourne team to make the quarter-final, and they're playing under the roof as well, so how could you not be excited to play under that? So they're going to come down, they're a big team, physical, direct, so yeah, we'll get our mindset right and sort of counteract that.
For Highlanders prop Tyrrell Lomax, it'll be the first time the former Australian under-20s player has faced his former club.
We've got a couple of mates still there, but look to probably catch up with them after the game rather than before it.
It might be a bit easier for some of his more senior teammates to socialise before the game though. All Black trio Ben Smith, Waisaki Naholo and Luke Whitelock have only missed one of the two stipulated games as dictated by the All Blacks hierarchy.
Yeah, there are a few players. I mean, you'll find out that list on Thursday or Friday or whenever it comes out. But yeah, there are a few that we need to.
Whichever Highlanders take to the field on Saturday, they'll be keen to stretch their winning run under the roof to 13 matches in Dunedin, the South today.
After the break on the South today, an elderly driver has a lucky escape and a horse previously at death's door wins a race.
Locally owned and operated Roslyn Mowers and Heating are warming up for winter with a range of Massport wood fires for obligation-free installation quotes, sales, building consent assistance and after-sales service and parts. That's Roslyn Mowers and Heating.
Oakley's Bathroom Solutions is locally owned and operated and is a name that has become synonymous with bathroom excellence. Exclusive to Oakley South Island, Danish design Vola, the modern day tap, remains a desirable choice. For over 140 years, the team at Oakley's has provided the highest quality bathroom products and plumbing supplies. For intelligent advice and smart service, come talk to the team or visit oakleysPlumbing.co.nz. Have you got time and skills to share? Find out what time banking is July 7th at 1:30 at the St Peter's Church Hall in Caversham.
It's Ellis Campbell Menswear's knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33%. That's a third. Lots of New Zealand made and imported quality garments. Wool mix, pure wool, 100% merino. Merino cashmere. Merino possum. Heavy work fishnets. V-neck, crew neck, quarter zip, button collar, full zip. Plain stripes, argyles, ferrules. Self patterns, you name it, even some ladies' colours. Knitwear clearance. Buy one, save 25%. Buy two or more, save 33% on all of them. Ellis Campbell Menswear's, 3 stores.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Stay warm this winter with Alistair McCann's Wood and Coal door-to-door delivery. You don't have to lift a finger. Call Alistair to order today on 454 3592.
With over 230 events, the International Science Festival is taking over Dunedin from the 6th to the 15th of July. For more info, go to scifest.org.nz.
At the Hard to Find Bookshop, we sell quality books on all subjects from the rare to the recent. And where viable, we will come to you. We have a great reputation for integrity and honesty, so if you're downsizing or sorting an estate and have books to sell, contact us.
Too late to sow seeds? Don't despair, the solution is at hand. Call Ready Lawn today for your year-round lawn needs. Call now on 03 486 1819.
Helping New Zealanders to do more. Talk to MTF today.
Step into Shop on Carroll and discover a shop full of treasures. We have a fantastic range of vintage and retro clothes, upmarket clothing labels, collectible items, beautiful jewellery, quality linen and the best range of vintage haberdashery.
Motor Trade Finance proudly brings you Rural Delivery. A look at the places and faces behind New Zealand agriculture. Tuesday evenings 8:30, repeating Saturday morning at 8 and Sunday afternoons 4:30.
Thanks for staying with us. Shoppers at Dunedin's Centre City Mall got a shock when an elderly man drove into a plate glass window. Police confirmed they attended the incident near the New World supermarket just after noon. It appears the man has driven into a window near the mall's amusement rides. The driver is reported to be unhurt. A harness race in Dunedin has been won by a horse who was lucky to survive a mystery illness 6 months earlier. Pacer B-Max C won his first race with a flair that's astonished those who believe he's lucky to be alive.
In the hands of driver Johnny Cox, the Canterbury pacer B-Max C completes an incredible journey from near death to the winner's circle at Forbury Park on Thursday night.
Down towards the line and B-Max C.
Racegoers watched him run to a victory that wouldn't have been possible a few months ago. Trained by Tim Butt and Johnny Cox, the pacer was left fighting for his life when struck down with a mystery illness.
We definitely thought he might have died. The vets sort of told us each morning we went to the stables, he said don't be surprised if he's on the ground. You know, he shows he's a fighter and shows he's got a big heart, so you know, hopefully he can do that on the racetrack more often.
It took 3 months of patient training to make him a winner at last week's races.
I think he had salmonella. The vets couldn't pinpoint it exactly. We had 3 or 4 vets go over him. Never seen blood so bad. But we managed to patch him up, filled him up with fluid for about a week, and you know, just took our time with him, put him out the paddock, put him out with a mate, started terrorising a mate, and you know, we slowly brought him back into work, bits and pieces at a time, and you know, he got better and better, and you know, he qualified, he did everything right.
Racing returns to Forbury Park this Thursday with the first 2 heats of the New Zealand Junior Drivers' Championship. In Dunedin, the South Today.
And now recapping tonight's top stories on the South Today. The first workshop was held in Invercargill to discuss the redevelopment of the Southland Museum. A Fairfield man is angry the Dunedin City Council has allowed a cycling event to be held at a park which turned parts of it into a bog. And Minister for Small Business, Stuart Nash, says introducing provincial visas to New Zealand will help Southland businesses to retain skilled workers. And now look at what's happening in tomorrow's ODT. Welcome, Craig Page. What have you got for us in tomorrow's paper?
Good evening. Yeah, we're taking a closer look at the nurses' strike plan for Thursday. Up to 75% of frontline staff are on strike, and that's going to affect about 450 patients in Otago and Southland. They're going to have a lot of appointments cancelled and have to be rescheduled. Contingency plans are in place to ensure the essential services remain in place around the region, so that's good to know. But District Health Board Chief Executive Chris Flemings apologised and said they're trying to reschedule those appointments for as soon as possible. Obviously people, you know, were scheduled months out waiting on that appointment, and now it's been cancelled, so he's hoping to sort that out pretty quickly for people. Yeah, and pretty hope that they can sort of reach an agreement too, and nurses can get back to work.
Yeah, I know they've been fighting some sort of pretty testing conditions for quite some time, the nurses, haven't they?
Oh, they certainly have, and you know, they do an amazing job, so it'd be nice to see them get the compensation they deserve, so hopefully they can sort it out and everyone's happy.
Yeah, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah, now the DCC is also in the midst of carrying out a 12-week inspection of recycling rubbish bins around people's homes over the coming months, and while most people seem to be doing the right thing, they're still coming up with some pretty disgusting fines, including dirty nappies and used cigarette butts. They started a bit of a tag system on recycling bins, so if you get green, you're correct. Orange, you've got some wrong things in there, and if it's red, they won't be collecting it, staying at your front door. So yeah, they're just trying to get an education program out there and get some people realising what they can recycle and what they can't.
I'm sure those people must know that you can't recycle dirty nappies.
You would have thought so. You would have thought so. Our Fresh Pages, we've got our monthly column from chef Annabelle Langbein. She's put together some recipes to celebrate Matariki, including an impressive looking lamb loin with an almond and mint stuffing. So yeah, mouth-watering stuff there. And on the sporting front, we catch up with Queenstown tennis player Ben McLaughlin, who's doing pretty well over at Wimbledon at the moment. He's made the quarterfinals of the doubles and the mixed doubles, which is a pretty remarkable achievement for him. He's now got a doubles world ranking of 27, so he's had a pretty amazing last 12 months. So we look with interest over the next few days to see how he can go as the business end of the tournament gets underway.
It's amazing for a New Zealander to be in the top 50, really, isn't it, with
tennis?
tennis?
It is. Yeah, he's done great things. So.
Well, good luck to him, and you can catch all of that in tomorrow's paper. Thank you, Craig. And now it's time for a look at tomorrow's weather.
Tonight's weather proudly brought to you by Molnap.
Looking at the situation, a blustery southwest change will be the feature of tomorrow's weather, with winds near gale force and squally showers arriving in the late afternoon. From Thursday, things calm down with frosts and cool sunny days for a while. To the southern outlook, Balclutha, the Catlins, Gore and Lumsden are in for a late southwesterly change to rain and a high of 9 degrees. Moving westwards to central, expect gusty westerlies with some cloud and 9 degrees for Alexandra and Wanaka, 7 degrees for Queenstown and rain and 9 degrees for Tiana. And moving north, Oamaru and Timaru can expect freshening westerlies with high cloud increasing and highs of 12 degrees. Oamaru and Twizel can get ready for gusty westerlies with some cloud and highs of 9 degrees. In Dunedin tonight there is cloud with westerly winds and an overnight low of 4 degrees. Tomorrow will be fine with sunny periods, expect some high cloud and moderate to fresh westerly winds. Late afternoon showers develop with very cold, strong southwesterly winds, a high of 11 and a low of 5. And Thursday's looking fine and sunny with cold southwesterlies decreasing. It will be frosty on Thursday night, so take care of driving. A high of 10 and a low of -1. And in Invercargill tonight, cloud increases with westerlies becoming stronger. You're looking at an overnight low of 5 degrees. Tomorrow there will be rain and strong westerly winds, changing to showers and strong to near gale force, much colder southwesterlies. Then clearing tomorrow night, a high of 8 and a low of 2 degrees. And Thursday you can look forward to fine and sunny weather with cold southwesterlies dying out. It will be frosty on Thursday night. Again, be careful of driving. A high of 8 and a low of -1. That's our news for this Tuesday. For the latest news from the southern region, you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube and at channel39.co.nz. I hope you have a great evening. Take care. Stay warm. Ka kite anō.
This bulletin proudly brought to you in association with Alex Campbell's Menswear.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.